about attraction marketing. I'm so excited to share with you 3 tips that are going to help you find the right people, attract them, bring them to you so that they want to buy your product, sign up for your service, or better yet, join your team. So there's 3 tips, and stay to the end because that's where I'm going to share a really, really good tip. So let's get right to it. What is attraction marketing? It's basically educating and informing your customer. When you get right down to it, that's what it is. At the very core, it's educating, it's informing, it's helping your customer, okay? So how do you do this? You got to get them to trust you. Remember that know, like, trust? Well, to do this, you need to engage with them. You have to be yourself, be authentic, okay? And you know what? You need to be helpful. You need to be giving them tips and suggestions and advice a lot. The way you do this? Your content. Your content is your engine. So attraction marketing is all about educating and informing, and you do this through your content. E-Squared Media is all about helping the entrepreneur grow their business, and attraction marketing is one of the ways. So if you haven't yet, subscribe so that you don't miss any of these episodes or any of the freebies, okay? So I want to get back to, how does attraction marketing work? How does it actually generate leads? Well, I have 3 tips for you. And remember, stay to the end because I have a really good tip at the very end. Okay, step number 1. This is all give before you take. This is really important. I want you to figure out who is your ideal client. Figure out everything about that person, right? We've talked about this many times before. You have to know who they are and all the little details as if it was your best friend. And you also have to figure out, what is their problem? What is their big struggle? What do they need help with, right? Because you need to start talking to that, but not just, the scientific and the mumbo jumbo about it. Talk about the benefits of what you are bringing to the table. Is it a product? Is it a service? Is it the team that you're offering? What are the benefits of that? And you need to address the benefits to their problem. Now, the key to this is education. You need to actually educate so much. You have to educate them, giving away everything. I want you to give away everything for free, and it feels so weird. I know that. But I promise you, the more you give, the better you're going to get. Okay, so give, and people will pay you for that again. Okay, so give all of your info, put it out in content over and over, and keep explaining how you can help them because of these benefits. So stick with the benefits. Remember, it's give before you take, and educate. Give it all, and throw it out there and engage. I want to point out that attraction marketing is really about giving. It's about giving your information. It's about giving all of your knowledge because you care. The people who are successful using attraction marketing are the ones who truly care. They're the ones who will take the time to figure out, what is your problem and get to know you, because more often than not, they were you before they found the solution, right? So when you want to use attraction marketing, you're basically going back in time and remembering what it was like to be them and engage with them in that sense. But I want you to engage with them and talk about the benefits and talk about the hope, okay? So when you really care, it shows. So be yourself, be authentic, and care. All right, you ready for step number 2? You already know who this person is. Who is this ideal client? Who is this audience you're trying to attract, right? You know everything about them, and you know where they are, where they're hanging out, but more importantly, you know their struggles, and you know that because you're relating to them, okay? So in order to take step number 2, you have to make sure that you have step number 1 really solid. You now know who they are, where they're hanging out, what are their wishes, their desires, but what are their blocks? What are their hesitations, right? So now you have to figure out how to build upon that trust that you're growing, right? And go to the platform. You have to choose platform. I want you to choose one platform, okay? One platform where you're going to start and really engage with them. So this is something that you have to figure out that works for you as well as your client, right? So I wouldn't say, okay, definitely use Instagram or definitely use Facebook, because that might not be the right platform for you or for them. So you need to figure out, what platform are they hanging out in the most? Which one do they use? And which one matches your personality? Because remember, this is about you being authentic. It's about you being real in you. So if you're not somebody who likes to go on Facebook, and I'm telling you, oh, you should go to Facebook for this, you're not going to want to, and it's not going to feel right. So you have to figure out which platform feels most like you, that you will enjoy engaging on, and it should also be one that your client is spending a lot of time on. So you have to match that up. And I want you to figure that out so that you go all in on the one platform right now and start building your engagement, building that trust on that platform. Okay, we are ready for step number 3. This is action time, okay? This is where you actually put everything into place. This is where you're going to start creating content that's going to help them, that's going to actually, get directly to them. So you are already getting some people to get to know you. They're liking you, they're trusting you. Now you have to actually double down on that. I want you to be giving so much content out there that is actually giving them incredible results so that they now are your biggest fans, okay? They are going to become your marketing machine because they're going to tell everybody that not only have you helped them, but they like you and they really do trust you. So you're going to double down. This is when you have action. I want to explain again that when you take action, it's because you are building that trust, okay? You should have a list of your ideal client and who they are and everything about them. What are their wishes? What are their desires? But also, what are all their blocks, their hesitations? And then what are the benefits that you bring, okay? You should have 3 columns of all of these things so that it's easy for you to actually understand how to walk them through that, how to walk them to overcome those blocks to get to those benefits. So your content is all going to be speaking to the benefits of how they overcome those blocks and those hesitations, those fears, right? So that they can actually get the results they want. Okay, here's the big tip I promised. People don't like to be sold, but people love to buy. Okay, let me repeat that. People don't like to be sold, but they love to buy. So at the core, attraction marketing is sharing information with your content. So you are not actually selling them. You are actually offering them ideas, tips, strategies, advice, and explaining the benefits of all that you're sharing so that they now choose to buy, okay? People want to buy, but they don't want you to sell it to them. So you need to figure out how to become that trusted advisor, and then they will become your biggest marketing engine because they're going to be excited to buy and they're going to be excited to tell everybody about it. Become super focused on delivering content that helps, that actually informs and educates your customer, because that's how you become not only an attraction marketer, but a really good business person. And you're going to grow a solid, strong business the more you lead with education and information. So check out these other videos, and of course, please subscribe, and I'll see you next video.